Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and welcome to this live trading session. Today is Monday. It's the beginning of the month, the first trading day of the month, actually. And I'm wondering, how are you guys doing? Is everyone okay? How was your trading for the month of September? You can type something on the chat below and you can let me know what did you do well, what's didn't work the way you were expecting. It will be nice if I can just read some of your comments, honestly, because really, guys, the interaction we have, it's just me talking. Okay, so I don't know your side. I would love to know, how do you dealing with your trading, regardless if you are just starting or if you are trading for 2 years or 2 days. Doesn't make any difference. We are here to support each other and to help, and beyond the market analysis we do. So hello, guys. Hello. I hope that the sound and the video, everything, it's fine. So let's just wait for some more time. Some people are trying to join. So before we started, just to make sure that you all download the Admirals mobile application, as there are some restrictions within the App Store about the MetaTrader. And please make sure you all download your Admirals app. It's really a useful application, so it will, I believe it's gonna help you a lot with your trading. And just to make sure that we are not here to advise personally, no one here with market analysis, purely based on my perception of how the market is moving. And if I get into some trades, it's because the way I plan my trades, and I have a plan, that's how I analyze them and I show them to you. Okay, so here we are. This is the YouTube channel, guys. For those who haven't subscribed on the YouTube channel yet, please make sure you give us likes on the videos we are doing, and if you want, and of course subscribe on the YouTube channel. By mistake, I also posted on the YouTube live stream, but that's okay. Thanks for your understanding. Here is the Telegram page. Please make sure you follow us on the Telegram, because you see, wherever we go live, we post it here, some other webinars, and also valuable content about the stock market and about the Forex market. So it will be a really useful page. And of course, oh, excuse me, guys, was a mistake here. Up. And of course, last one and very important, it's the Instagram page. We really put a lot of content here on a daily basis, in terms of stories, in terms of posts, and it directs you to the website directly, or to very informative areas. So please make sure you not only follow us on Instagram, but be engaged as much as you can with the Instagram, because you're gonna read a lot of valuable content. Okay, can we get a link for the Telegram group? Definitely. I just share it above the Telegram. Here it is one more time. Just click on the HTTP address I just shared with you guys. Okay, and you're gonna get to the Telegram page. Well, let's move on. What's on for today? Later in the afternoon, we're going to have the Purchase Manufacturing Index in the US. Previously it was 52.8, now 50, forecast 52.2. However, as I always explain you, as long as the number remains above the 50.0, that consider as bullish for the currency. So we don't experience hello. Okay, we don't experience we don't think we're going to experience any downside within this one here. Although when we go to the charts, you will guys see that US dollar it perform a bit weak. However, it's in a retracement mode, and that's really normal. So what's in the Premium Analytics portal? For those who don't know how I go to Premium Analytics, I'm here on our Admirals website. You click at Analytics, Premium Analytics, and you just log in with your credentials. You can click Morning Briefing, expand, and it's going to bring you here. Why I like to go through the Morning Briefing? Simply because there are the global top headlines that are interesting for us, especially when we're trading, and it's good to know what's going on in the world. So we have OPEC to weight production cut to bolster oil prices. UK central bank faces inflation and financial crisis and hits on government. Cargo ship owners cancel sailings as global trade flips from backlogs to empty containers. Central banks, higher rates, bond sales clash with government needs. Inflation keeps the US from stepping into slow dollars rapid rise. UK Prime Minister Liz admits mistake in communicating economic plan. So after we saw the turmoil in the Great British Pound, now they are saying that they didn't communicate it well within a few people. They cannot, 9-10 people, they cannot communicate it well. Imagine what's happening when they try to communicate with 100 and 200 people to decide about something, and that's in general, not only in the UK, but in all over the world. Probe into Nord Stream pipeline damage faces hard loss at sea. Credit Suisse seeks to calm market, jitters. Rio Tinto calls for ERA chairman to resign. Russians Gazprom suspends gas flow to Italy. Conet agrees to sell clean energy business for 6.8 billion to RWE. These are the news for today. And of course, let's go to the MT5 platform. That's where we are most interested, I believe, as traders, right, guys? So pound US dollar in a downtrend. Remember our checklist. First, we check the direction of the trend. Direction is down. Second, we try to see if we have a trend line or a moving average, a horizontal support, some cluster, and the fib retracement. If you draw your fib retracement, you will see that we are at a sweet spot here, 61.8. That's where I'm interested to trade. Okay, usually I want to see now a daily rejection to start selling again the pound against the US dollar. For 4-hour traders, the price here show us some topping pattern. So we have this pull to the downside, now is getting rejected around this area here, which matches nicely with this level of confluence. So if we go down to the hourly chart, there is nothing we can see here. 15 minutes, I think it's too early to go on the 15-minute chart. And here it is, guys. For intraday traders, daily is down, but price action is up. direction is down on the daily, but the price action is up. So we don't have a confluence and a convergence between price action and direction. So what can we do? We can, if we want to desperately trade the 15-minute chart, we can wait, or the 30-minute charts, we can wait for a change in polarity. That means change in the trend. So this is the impulse move on the 15-minute chart. If we see a new low, so we have a lower low, and with this pullback here, that's a good area to short and take our profits maybe somewhere there or somewhere there at the channel line. So either way is fine, but to start shorting from now, that's not a probable edge, doesn't give us any high probability rate of success. So it's better if we wait for the change of polarity, change of direction on the lower time frames. But for the daily trader, I prefer to see this type of rejection here to show us that buyers are not in control after this retracement, and then start looking for short. Same with the euro US dollar. Anyhow, the euro US dollar approaches a strong level of resistance now. Last week on Friday, we had this rejection here. So maybe on the lower time frames, this is a better candidate to sell it. Again, I want to see change in polarity. I just don't want to blindly start selling. If I see a lower low from here, I will consider for retracement entries. USD CHF. USD CHF. By the way, guys, as usual, please make sure you type any questions you have about currency pairs you would like to see. Guys, with the Zoom participants, is everything okay with the Zoom? Can you hear? Because I haven't seen questions yet, and I'm worried. Maybe it's something wrong with the chat. Can you type? Please verify that everything is fine with the Zoom. Thank you. Go back to USD CHF. We are on the daily chart. The market is making these higher highs. We said that somewhere around the middle of this candle, we can see the buyers stepped it in, and definitely they can. Okay, Robbins, we just saw the JBP USD just to make sure you were with us here. You okay? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And we can still see some push to the upside. Definitely, we are in an uptrend around this resistance that now became support because the sellers didn't stay for a long time below this area. What's happening on the 4-hour chart? We have this double bottom here. Price is making higher high. Maybe we can see a completion of this bullish engulfing here. If this is going to be a bullish engulfing, it can definitely give us maybe a good trade to the upside and target these areas here. So bullish for the US dollar CHF. Move on to the Aussie. Relatively a lot of weakness within the Australian dollar. Last Friday, regardless, the pound and the euro, they had sort of strength. The Australian dollar went on a bearish engulfing here. That shows too much weakness. But for me, there is a lot of room to push to the downside. I'm just a bit skeptical around this lower point, to be honest with you guys. This low point here. Maybe the market wants to retest it again. I'm not sure. It's not that clear to me. So I prefer to stick with something else, to use the weakness of the CHF and buy the dollar, or the weakness of the euro, the pound, to look for trades. And the same pattern with the Kiwi. However, the Kiwi, it gives me more confidence because we haven't retested this support yet. So we can see the market pushing to the downside on the daily chart, bearish engulfing. If we go down to the 1-hour chart, I like this pattern here. because it's a nice retracement. Now, if we're going to close below, maybe I will short it. On the 15-minute chart, though, it must be more clear. So we have this, if we have a new low here on the 15-minute chart, I would like to see a nice retracement and then get to the short side. And remember, target, at least first target can be this area here, because we don't know when the market touches this area here, if the buyers going to step in and they're going to push the price to the upside. So better to be very cautious around the support areas when we are selling. Hello, good morning. Some people, they just join us now. USD Index, definitely euros. We will have a look now. USD CHF, we just talked about that. USD against the Canadian dollar, we are in this impulse move. Everything is screaming buy and buy and buy here. So we are looking for definitely buying opportunities. Here it's a good double bottom on the 15-minute chart. We have this double bottom on the 15-minute in a line with the daily strength. So now we broke above. Most of the double bottom traders, they just buy here, they have their stop below, and they target this area here, which it's 1.5 to 1, not bad for a trading opportunity. USD yen, I'm still in this short position here, and the market is just fluctuating around. Definitely a strength in the US dollar. It can push the Japanese yen to the downside. Pound JPY, now the market, it's approaching at the level of possible resistance. We can see some sellers coming in at any time soon. Here, Aussie yen, although it's a nice tighter market, because we, okay, and here's the thing. We are in a range mode right now, but if we want to go very short term and play this price action here on the 15 and 5-minute charts, definitely we can do that. But our target, if we're going to sell, it's going to be this area here. Euro, Australian dollar, we approach the take profit area. Remember, the entry was here after this bullish engulfing in a line with these higher highs, higher lows in the market. An entry here, it was, I think, 100 pips. Yep, 100 pips. The market went to 500 pips. So that was a 5-to-1 trade. I hope some of you guys who are watching constantly this webinar, you took advantage of that. We discussed it right when we saw this inside candle and then this reversal bullish engulfing from the support, and we said limit entry here. Now the trade played out. Aussie Canadian dollar, I like this bearish engulfing here. I'm short with this one. I still hold the belief that the market, it's showing us a series of lower highs and lower lows. So there is no point for me to look for buying opportunities. And again, let's talk about this bullish engulfing happened here 3 trading days ago. And some people, especially on the 4-hour charts and 1-hour charts, they start buying because they see this bullish engulfing. Maybe it's going to be the beginning of a new uptrend. But as retail traders, how do we know this will be an uptrend? We don't know because we don't see a series of higher highs. Now, how many times this approach does work on our favor, and is it worth having this plan whenever we see a reversal candle stick against the prevailing trend to start betting on a trend reversal? It's not that high probabilities, at least based on my backtesting. You can do your backtesting yourself, and see your results. Maybe for some of you, you're going to see that it works perfectly, but for me, it doesn't. So here we have the channel. That's how we draw the channel. We click this, this icon there. We start from the top, we go to the other top, and then we can adjust our channel line. So we can map the price, and when the price moves within the channel, it gives predictable, high probable, predictable outcome. So this bearish engulfing here can be used to initiate some short positions, and the one was there early this morning. So we have 83, so let's say about 41 pips. It was right here, so 40 pips, and the target could be 72 to 1. Good trade. For the intraday trading, I will be looking to sell this because daily is down. Price action is bearish engulfing. So if I see a recognized patterns on the 15 and 5-minute chart later on, I will be happy to take this trade. Then euro against the JBP. We marked here our area of interest. The market, you see buyers, they stepped in at least for now, and they rejected the lower prices. This one is not intact anymore, so we can, and the channel light, to be honest, it's not the best one, so we don't need to use it if we don't want. We have this strong area here. Previously it was using as resistance. It broke and retested support. Now the buyers, they try to step in again to rescue the prices here. We will see on the daily chart what it's gonna happen. For some more aggressive traders, they want to find some bullish engulfing on some bullish pin bars, hammers, to start buying early in this market. Gold, we are in this downtrend in the gold market. I'm waiting to see a strong, good price action here. Some people, they can validate this pin bar. Maybe I will have a look on the 4-hour chart. Yeah, we have a good rejection here on the 4-hour chart. I like what I see here, and based on this one, maybe I will initiate a position. Let's see the 15-minute chart. If we break below, okay, this one I like it a lot. On the gold, on the watch list. Crude oil, we are in a downtrend. I think we also can put a channel here, definitely very accurate lines. We have this rejection here. I will start selling the crude oil from this point. I'm still bearish with that one. I would like intraday trades to favorably the short side. We had this huge gap. Can you see, guys, see here 143 points right at the open today. So and we read on the global headlines about the OPEC decision. So maybe demand will get a bit high now, but the overall picture is down, so I stick with my plan. BTC USD still hovering around. We had multiple bullish engulfings here. None of them really pushes the price to the upside. So when in a downtrend around support, when the buyers, they try to take control, if they don't do it really fast, most of the times the market's just selling to the downside. Euro against the Canadian dollar, we said it was one of the best trades for last week because we identified this pattern, this topping pattern here, end up with a breakout at this area. We were a bit skeptical when we saw this rejection here, but after this bullish engulfing, the things became much easier. And I think it was on last Wednesday, this one here. So from Thursday and Friday, it was a good buying opportunity. Let's have a look at some of the indices. Let's start with the USD Index. You can see that clearly the US dollar, it's in an uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. We have this trend line here. Now we are in a retracement area. We expect the market to come to this area here. Usually some retracements, they follow this pattern I'm drawing you here. They try to push to the upside, but before they create a new top, they just reverse a bit more. That's what we call a complex retracement. Complex retracement. So we can see this pattern developing here. And if we're going to see this type of complex retracement, it means we can see some type of sideways move to the pound, euro, Aussie, Kiwi, and so on. But overall, the US dollar is strong. So it's better to stick with the US dollar direction. DAX 40, downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. Some retracements here. We want to see some retracements to get into the downside. Dow Jones 30, same. We just destroyed this bullish engulfing candle here. It means buyers now are out of position at the least from what we can see. So any 4-hour, 1 hour rejections, price action, that will be awesome to trade them. Nasdaq, the same. We close below. We want to see some nice price action on the 4-hour, 1 hour. You see, guys, even the 1 hour chart now, it's showing you lower lows and lower highs. So a rejection on the 1 hour chart will be awesome for sell positions, to initiate positions here. And S&P 500, same on Friday and on Thursday. This bullish engulfing printed on Wednesday didn't play off, so sellers took in control. 1 hour chart, 15 minutes chart will be utilized as good trading opportunities. So for those as well who have it, because we have a few minutes more left, and that's because I started a few minutes earlier to make sure we're not going to run out of time. Guys, please, any questions, ask me. In the meantime, I will share with you the checklist I use to enter the trades. That's my trading plan. Rarely you're going to find someone to give you their trading plans. I do not mind at all if you know my trading plan exactly. So I'll give it to you. Just make sure you test it before you start doing it on your live account if you are not an experienced trader, just to make sure you understand what I'm doing, how I do it, and you're going to create a common of sense why I do this this trading approach. Terence, are we selling DAX 30 at open? Look, I don't go right at, I don't have a trading strategy, a solid plan that I've backtested and it shows me high quality results. That's why I don't usually do this type of right at the open. I sell it because it's purely 50-50, right? If you let's say right at the open, let's go back to the DAX. You're going to see it let's say on the 1 minute chart, maybe it's going to be easier for you to see it. So where it was the open, let's say at 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere here. Let's say we just sell it here. Where are we going to put our stop? That doesn't make sense to me from a trading perspective, from a probability perspective. It doesn't make any sense, because here on the lower time frames, I can see that at the open, we have bullish candles coming in. You see them, bullish candles, green candles. Where is the pattern? The reason we do the analysis on the daily chart, it's to see where the money flows. Money flows to the downside. And that's not enough for us. And that's where many traders, they get caught. They understand the direction. It's sellers, but they don't understand how to read the markets to enter into the trades. So let's say you see we are on the 15-minute chart now, and you see this, let's say, bullish engulfing here, and you start selling. Okay, maybe it's going to be a winning trade, whatever, but is it something it gives you high probability to go against the bullish engulfing on the short time frame? Maybe is it better to wait for a change in polarity, a change in the direction of the trend, to see the sellers confirm that in the market, and then you can start selling, and you can take your profit somewhere there maybe. So there are a lot of questions when the market is not in a trending mode on the time frame you want to sell. So it's better to really understand exactly where can you start selling. And based on my back test and based on my 10 years experience as a trader, it's better to wait for lower highs, lower lows to start entering on the trade. No worries, Terrence. I appreciate that you ask this question. Guys, it's nothing wrong when you ask questions and I just answer it. On the contrary, that's how you're going to learn. And my purpose here, it's not just to confirm whatever you're going to say, it's to make sure my knowledge, my experience, my back testing, it's got to deliver to you so it can help you to become a better trader and better investor as well. How will you approach the gold? The gold, there are two ways to approach the gold. The first way is, if you are a day trader on a daily time frame, that's a very good area to enter, because even if you can enter here, you can have your stop there. Okay, and your take profit here, which is more than 2-to-1. So it's really good opportunity. If I want, let's say, to place an order here, up, trading new order, and I will place my order. Or if you want to go to the lower time frames, like on hourly charts, on 15-minute charts, it's good to have some sort of understanding how the market is moving on this time frame, because you're going to put your stop loss somewhere. The difference is that on the daily chart, if I enter here, my stop loss will be above this high of the previous candle. If we go to the 15-minute chart, if I enter here on the 15-minute chart, my stop loss won't be there, will be here above the previous swing. So I have to know which one is the previous swing. And now it's a key question for you. If a market that it's not in a trending environment, does it give us a valid swing? And I'm sure most of you will answer no. So if on the entering time frame, I do not have a swing where I'm going to play, I do not have a a reliable swing in terms of trading, then I cannot place my stop loss there to hide my stop loss behind the swing or above, depends on the direction. So how can I have a high probability trade? I won't. So for an intraday basis, I would like to see a lower low here so I can see the market having a trend and creating a swing. So when the market is going to start moving to the upside, I can have a sell limit order here with a stop loss there. Good reward to risk and high probability trade. All righty. How can you, Mercy asked, how can you reach me? Guys, you can reply on the YouTube videos we upload. You can, if you look, I'm on social media as well. It's Theo Theodorou. You can send us on Admiral, or if you want for any reason to send me a private message. I mean, it's for trading, all this stuff. I have a Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn account. So the same face you see here, you're going to see it also on my profile pictures. It's Theo Theodorou, my name, and you can find me through Admirals. I'm all over the Instagram, but on the Instagram, it's going to be easier for you. All right, guys, thank you so much for your participation today. It was really a great session and an honor for me to go through market analysis and help you as much as possible. So please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You like the video we are doing on the YouTube, and I wish you happy trading. Looking forward to see you again here at the same time. Okay, thank you so much. Bye for now.